I'm going to be making a sheet metal bender for my hydraulic press. Now I already have one. It's a, here's the top part of it. This is only an inch or two long here, and it fits into this and comes down with a hydraulic press, and it works fine on heavier metal as well as sheet metal. But I would like the capability to bend a little bit heavier sheet metal in the press. Metal that won't be handled by this bender I have here, which I use for less thick sheet metal. So here's the parts we've got. We have a 1x1 piece here with a 3/16 slot milled in it all the way down to accept this 10-inch long, actually it's 10.5 inches long, and it's going to fit in here centered, and it'll go. It's a little bit tight, which is good, that's what I want. It'll go, I'll smack it in there, then I'll weld it in there. Once that's done, we're going to need to have this fit into our press. So this has been turned down to the right size for the post that comes down from the hydraulic press. I am going to drill and tap a hole in here so I can put a threaded set screw or some kind of a screw in here, and that will lock it on the post that comes down from the hydraulic press. This will be welded on here. Of course, this will be in the bottom part, so we're going to have something that looks just like that smaller part that I showed you. Now, what I'm going to do for the bottom part of this is I have some angle iron here. It's fairly thick legs, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to take some of this 5/8 square stock and weld it on both sides. Across this side and another piece on this side. And this is 10.5 inches long as well, and I'm making it just a little bit bigger than what I want because I want it to be able to bend 10-inch long pieces, so I'm making it 10.5 so I don't have to be so fussy about lining things up. I wanted to make sure that this blade was perpendicular to the top face of this 1x1 piece. So what I've done is I've taken a square piece here and clamped it down to this, and then on the other side I've done the same thing. So that ought to ensure that I'm fairly close to being perpendicular to that square piece on the bottom. And before we try it out, we'll take a look at the finished parts. Finished welding anyway. I put these two bars down flat on the table and put the V on top, and out at the welding table we just tacked here and here, likewise on the other side. Then we flipped it over and quite a few spots of weld on there. That should hold it, I think. And our other piece, we put our screw in, our 1/4 screw, and it is central to everything. And that's going to fit in there just like so. So we'll put that on the press and see how it works. Well, I would have liked to have tried this out with some thicker material, but I don't seem to have any around. So what I've got is a couple of scrap pieces of not so thick material, just to give it a quick try and see how it goes. So here we go. Well, what's happened here is we've run out of travel on our jack. Well, I raised that up with a couple of blocks, and we'll see if we can't continue here. And we didn't have that bolt tight enough. Next time we'll use an Allen wrench on it, and we'll take one of these pieces and see how square we got it. Okay, let's see how square we got that. Not bad. All right, looks like it works. We'll paint that up now.